Hello everyone, welcome to your full moon in Libra reading for all 12 signs. This is for Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Okay, Libra. You have like a lot of wands energy to start your reading. So like you could just be really fast moving right now. I mean, this is your full moon and it's in Aries season, so I really wouldn't be the least bit surprised. But so yeah, your card that came out, your first card, was this Eight of Wands. So this is very fast moving energy. To clarify that, the Queen of Wands and you have the Page of Wands and the Ace of Wands as well. So I mean, look at all this Wands energy to start out your reading. That's a lot of Wands. Additionally, it can be some intensity as well. I'll get into that in a second. But so you have this Lightning card. This is about an epiphany, a sudden revelation. I do feel like that has to do with this Page of Wands card. This is about messages typically for me. It can also be like new sparks and energy for a project. But since you're already coming out as the queen, unless you've come up with a new idea, which it can be that too, I'm really kind of seeing this more as having to do with, communication, like back and forth communication. Like it's sort of unexpected, this message that you're going to receive or phone call that you're going to receive. I'm really kind of feeling like it's a call because you have this love call. But yeah, I feel like you're really standing in your power right now. You have the Power card. Like you're really standing on your own 2 feet. You're like, you know what? I'm the master of my own destiny. I'm going to make stuff happen. And I feel like it really did. It all came from you establishing a sense of self-respect, you putting your foot down, you going, you know what? I know what works for me and I know what doesn't. And that's like totally that super strong, bad bitch energy with this Queen of Wands. Like, nope, that doesn't work for me. I'm chasing my joys. Sorry. That kind of energy. So, healing from heartbreak and immunity. So yeah, I feel like you allowed yourself to transform as you freed yourself from a situation, and now it's like you're immune to the toxicity that arose in that situation. It's like, no, I'm healing and I'm on it. And so it's like you're immune to it now, is what I'm seeing. So you have some interesting conflicting energies here. And I really feel like, because at first I was like, what in the world? And then I realized that this Libra full moon is all about balance, right? And so what I'm seeing here for you is you have this control and abundance card, which are also the King of Swords and the King of Pentacles. Excuse me. This can be about how, like, on one side you're super tapped into the abundant flow of the universe, and on the other side it's like you want control. Like you want to know every step of the way. Like you can't deal with the uncertainty, that kind of thing. And so it's like, you may talk about this, like being tapped into the flow of the universe, but then like internally you're like, you start to freak out when things, like, there are hiccups, you know what I mean? So I feel like this Libra moon for you is about finding the balance between both of those. I mean, you can't just be all one way and not the other, it's like, of course all of us want to know what's going to happen and that kind of thing, but like, I see that there's just an element of you needing to balance those two sides of yourself. You have this Lamb energy, which is like a prophetic energy. It can also be peaceful, a peaceful energy, really needing to find that peace and balance, like I was just talking about. Be paying attention to the messages that you're receiving around you, which again, like I was saying, could have to do with this you know, the sudden message that you receive. So I feel, oh, I just hit my leg. Sorry. I feel like, you know, oh, and back to what I was saying about those two different energies here with this raccoon. You may need to do some shadow work, you know, and really look at yourself and go, am I really allowing myself to be tapped into the flow of the universe? Or do I still want, like, do I freak out whenever something unexpected happens? You know what I mean? And so again, like I was saying, allow yourself to find that balance, okay? Because it's like you seem to be working really hard in your life. You're really determined. You have this amazing energy here. But you know, we can get to a point where we're so determined that it's like anytime there's like a roadblock or, you know, just a hiccup in the journey, it's like, oh my gosh, what am I going to do? Because I had this plan and it didn't work out. So it's like, you've got to be more flexible. Okay. To the process. Okay. It's so funny because like I'm kind of saying this all to myself. But anyway, so I'm feeling like you're needing to, okay, also wait, I want to back up. You have this caretaker energy. I do feel like you're needing to take care of yourself, okay? Like maybe you're not spending enough time doing that. Like you're too focused on your passions and your drive and things like that. Additionally, it could be people in your life right now that are needing your attention. But like you're manifesting this abundance. Like it's coming to you, you know? Like, and then you have this celebration. So it's like, whatever the heck you're working towards, it's coming. Like you're gonna get it, you know. That's what all this energy is. Like it's on its way to you, right? I do feel like this can be in terms of finances, but additionally you have these cards that came out: love call, Cupid's arrow, and talking. And someone expresses their love to you. It's like like I said, it completely blindsides you. You're like, what in the heck? I had no idea. It's that kind of energy. And you know, they're wanting to talk to you. And so yeah, and it's all of these are like surprise. It's a surprise, you know. You're like, what? So you know, just, and maybe it's because you're in this energy, you know what I mean? You're just like, you're on it right now. You're standing in your power. And yeah. So and it's so interesting because you also have these two. So it could be like, these could be two different king energies as well. I do want to say that. So this reach higher card, don't settle. You know what I mean? It's like, because this card is about like, we set the bar low and then we reach that goal and then we're like, and we settle, right? No, set your bar high. You know what I mean? Because you have the power. You have the determination. You have the work ethic. You have the courage and, you know, the confidence. You have all of that. You know, so use that. But also allow yourself to be flexible, you know, and stay tapped into the divine flow of the universe. But you have two abundance cards. So like whatever you're manifesting, it's coming. You also have the spring card, which I see is like new life. This could be new love too. Okay. And just like a new energy. It can also be like whatever seeds you've been planting, they're coming. Like you got these abundance cards. Okay. And this is actually the root chakra. So whatever you've been planting in the ground, like watch it. Like it's starting to sprout. It's starting to bud. Okay. So I forgot to get advice cards for you. So hold on. What advice do you have for Libra? 10 of Wands. Okay. Hold on. Let's see. 7 of Swords. What advice do you have for Libra? 10 of Swords. Holy crap. Okay. I gotta tell you that whatever you're healing from, no wonder you stepped into your self-respect. Okay, look at this. It was heavy. It was burdensome. You felt betrayed. You felt deceived. You know what I mean? Oh my. And now look, you have the artist energy on the bottom of the deck. It's like that's this energy of like creating something totally new, really going for it in your life. That's advice energy. So I really feel like this is saying be wary. Like any messages that you receive, like I said, it could be from 2 different people. Be wary because somebody's still not healthy. Let me go ahead and get some more advice. Ooh, connect with crystals. I did not mention this one. You know, maybe even do some like protection rituals, that kind of thing. You know, cut some cords. What other, wait, I'm going to switch decks. What other advice cards do you have for Libra? The Lover's card and the 6 of Pentacles. Yeah, there's 2 different situations here. Definitely. Yeah, because one of them, it seems like it's a good thing. The Chariot card and the Temperance card are underneath that. Like, it's a good thing. You know, it's balancing, it's harmonious. It's good news. It's exciting. And then on the other end, it's like you're needing to stand in your power and your self-respect and say, no, sorry, you don't get to cross my boundary this time because you're unhealthy. And, like, I'm not saying that this is your energy whatsoever because I see the energy that you're in. And so just don't allow yourself to fall into this energy because sometimes we do that. Like we slip into somebody else's, you know, talk to somebody else's chaos, you know? So yeah, that's what I have for you. And it's so interesting because I just looked down at this raccoon card as I was about to wrap up. False mask. Okay, so if you receive a message from somebody who's like, I've changed and I'm so much better and da 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 da, listen to your intuition about that person because they just may be up to the same old BS. Okay, so that's what I have for you, and I'm going to do Scorpio next.